Hello guys, it's that time again. Welcome to MGE and welcome to the preview of the Manchester City versus Crystal Palace match. I was, as a Liverpool fan, going to do a review about the Man City-Liverpool game in midweek, but I decided to leave that one because I had so much anger and so much to talk about, etc, etc, so I'll just leave that. But Manchester City got the win in the end, 2-1. We'll discuss this game now though. 3 o'clock kickoff at the Etihad Stadium between two clubs that are completely different. Palace clawing their way out of the zone, relegation zone that is, and Manchester City really, well, pushing up the table, and that title, is pretty much in their grasp. Referee for this game will be Adrian Mariner, assistants Massey and Perry, and the fourth official being Moss. The injury news we have are sideline for Manchester City are Dean Michaelis, Jovetic, Aguero, and Micah Richards. Zabaleta came back in midweek. Crystal Palace we have Thomas, Hunt, McCarthy, Murray and Guardiola, who are injured as far as we know. So looking at Man City's form in the last 5 Premier League games, they have only drew 1 of the last 5, winning the other 4. The draw was against Southampton 1-1, but the last 3 games, listen to this: Man City 6, Arsenal 3, Manchester City 4, Fulham 2, Manchester City 2, Liverpool 1. The last game really showed, though, doesn't it? Really showed the class of the title chase at the moment. And Mourinho, I've heard saying this morning that Liverpool can win the title. I think Manchester City, they're doing well. They did well against Liverpool. I must admit they passed very well. As did my club Liverpool. They passed very well as well. But obviously there were a few decisions in the game that really were talking points. And you just hope in a big calibre game like that you don't get that. I mean, 2 big games have been ruined. I think Man City Liverpool was ruined by the referee, and then Chelsea Arsenal, the 0-0, that was ruined as well, just because of the way Chelsea played defensive, and it was just the worst match ever. But Man City, they'll go back into confidence at the Etihad against Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace have a massive hill to climb today, I believe. They're going to really struggle. They won against Villa 1-0, though Gale with that beautiful goal. I watched that match the other day, and an exceptional goal. Crystal Palace will start the day in 17th place, while Manchester City start in 2nd position. They can, well, depending on the results, can go top today, can't they? So it's huge for them, and it's indeed a huge game for Manchester City in the title chase. You've got to be looking at Manchester City to win this game. The most popular prediction is 4-0, second is 3-0, and the third one is 2-0. So nobody's expecting Crystal Palace to score, but if Crystal Palace watch the game in midweek between Manchester City and Liverpool, if you counter-attack Manchester City, because of how many players they push forward, the amount of space you get in the front is astonishing. Liverpool, they cut them open plenty of times, and Liverpool at some points they should have probably won the game. If it weren't for the odd referee decision, Manchester City were cut open. They were fantastic on the attack, no doubt about that. They are brilliant on the attack, but when it comes defensively on the counter attack, they was not countering that. If you have pace in the team, which I'm sure Crystal Palace do have pace, you've got, I think a counter attack's the best thing you can do. Defensive counter attack, that's the thing. That's probably the best thing you can do against Man City at the moment. And as long as they go there, if they lose, they lose. But if they get a respectable result, then that's a good thing too. Because Man City have run riot at the Etihad just recently, apart from the game in midweek, where they probably struggled for the first time this season at home. But a big chance for Crystal Palace here, a massive chance. Will they take it with both hands is the question. So kickoff is at 3 o'clock at the Etihad Stadium, Manchester City versus Crystal Palace. And comment below your thoughts about this game, and also subscribe. And I'll see you soon for more football content.